Hello, welcome back to the Mayhem Lab. Today I want to talk to you about my new implant. Okay, welcome back. Like I said, I know it's been a while since we've had a video out. So I've recently had the opportunity to have my 6th implant installed, which is another Dangerous Things kit. It's the Axiom RFID chip. Although I don't know why I bother having RFID chips put in for access controls to the office, because who goes to an office anymore? But nevertheless, that's what I decided to do. So I had the rare opportunity to meet a Shawn O'Hare. Shawn O'Hare is a body modification artist. I believe he's based out of Michigan and travels around the U.S. doing body modifications. He happened to be in my area last weekend, so I had the great honor to go over and talk to him and have him do my implant. So if you're interested, or if you see Shawn in your area, I would highly recommend checking him out. He's got I'll put a link to his website here in the description, but he's got a schedule of where he's going to be, and so you can see if you can book an appointment. Wonderful human being, great guy, really enjoyed talking to him. Was very interested in doing the RFID implant for me. But yeah, and just like all the other implants I've had, I had the opportunity to record it. So let's take a look at that and just kind of walk through it a little bit. So basically what happened is Shawn was visiting a local tattoo parlor in my area, and set up an appointment with him and went in, and basically what you don't see here in the shot is off to the side we have our sterile field set up, and we've got the syringe and the gauze and all the other tools laid out. But what we're doing here is he cleans my hand, of course, and then we talk about where I want the implant to actually be located, and you'll see that we've got a line here that's going to be where the implant is going to end up. The little dot represents where he is actually going to insert the implant. And then the X actually represents one of my other implants. I have an NFC chip in the webbing in my right hand as well. So we wanted to make sure to avoid that. From a technology standpoint, obviously the NFC chip and the RFID chip work on different frequencies, so it's fine from that regards. But I wanted to make sure from a physical standpoint that it didn't interfere. I didn't want to hit that chip, and I didn't want the two chips to physically be touching. So this NFC chip actually went in from the front of the hand towards the back, so it's back here. So we're going in the opposite direction for the RFID chip. So this now makes 6 for me, so that's 3 in each hand. So I've got 2 NFC and 1 RFID in my left hand, 2 NFC and now 1 RFID in my right hand. But after we get everything set up, again, we're just kind of talking about the implant itself, and deciding how to do it and where to do it, and then here comes the big needle poke. So we just shove it in just like any other implant. Nothing major. You'll notice he does a great job lining it up right where I asked him to. You can see it right there under the skin. And as he takes the needle out, you can kind of see it a little bit. Wait for the gauze to move. So we can actually see it right there. Pretty much hit his mark, exactly where I wanted it. I can see it. It's been about 2 days now. My hand is still a little bit tender from the injection, which I've experienced before, of course. I'm not overly concerned with it, but I'm letting it heal for a couple of more days, maybe the next few days or so. I'm going to try to program it, which of course I'll record a video on and include you guys. So this is the same chip that we did for Kevin a while back. So I have some experience working with it, but that was really kind of the main reason I wanted to get it. It's a different chip, newer chip from what I currently have. I have a much older T5577 chip. Older technology, and this is the newer one, or a newest one rather, not the newest one. But yeah, so I wanted to just play with it and see if there was a difference. I also wanted to get it much closer to the surface. One of the issues that I've had with my previous RFID chip is that it's embedded pretty deep. So it was my first implant, really didn't have much experience or know what we were doing. Now obviously learning a lot, having it closer to the surface should make it much easier to work with and read and experiment with. So looking forward to getting that done here relatively soon. If you haven't had a chance to check out Dangerous Things RFID kits, I would totally recommend checking out the site. I'll put a link in the description as well. And I would highly recommend checking out Shawn as well if you have an opportunity to see him in your area or even just talk to him. Great human being, and look forward to working with him in future implants. Excellent. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and hopefully we'll get another video out here real soon with me trying to program this new chip. Talk to you soon. Thank you for watching this episode of the Mayhem Lab. If you've enjoyed this video, please click like, and we will produce more videos like this one. Also, please consider clicking subscribe so you don't miss our latest content.